forgot that I did not turn my stream. I did not mute my stream. Now it's muted. Now there's no echo. Anyway, hello everyone. Yeah, I know. There was a double voice.
Ow. This happens every time. There's gotta be a better way.
I'm sorry, Yuma, but it always has to be this way. You have to fall for at least a week before you land on the floor. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome back to more Rain Code. We're going to solve the mystery of Chapter 3. Hope y'all are excited because this one is very weird. We have a very odd mystery on our hands. Not only do we have a body that is either a suicide or a homicide, but we also have a giant flooding. Don't know where that came from or why it's there, but we're gonna figure it all out and figure out who the culprit is and what their MO is. So, hope y'all are ready because we are going to collab. We're going to collab with Fubuki.
Yuma, it appears we are witnesses to a historical moment.
I bet Fubuki is going to love this. It's too bad she's not gonna remember it, but she'll love it for when she does it now.
Huh?
I never would have imagined discovering an advanced civilization underneath Kanai Ward.
I mean, that's an interesting way to put it.
There must be treasures sought by adventurers deep inside.
Wouldn't the flooding be just because of the rain? I mean, the flood is usually in the district of the slums, unfortunately for them. But there was a flooding in a business district. That's unnatural, and apparently the cause of it was the power plants, and there might have been a malfunction. We'll have to find out.
Oh, if I had known this was here, I would have brought along a whip and hat.
Okay, Fubuki, you watch way too many Indiana Jones movies.
Fubuki? We're not underneath Kanai Ward.
Honestly, I think Yuma's real forte is just the ability to explain things this quickly.
And that's what happened.
That's his ability. His forte is, and that's what happened. That's his forte.
That's it.
Was she actually listening? She might have been listening this time because I'm pretty sure that everything that Yuma said probably excited the hell out of this woman.
Huh?
What's the game stream on Tuesday? You'll find out. Hello, Star Rider. Welcome, welcome. I do agree that Fubuki is cute. I mean, she's dumb, but at least she's not obnoxious. She's dumb in kind of in a cute way. In a way that you're basically just like she's one of those dumbs in which you're saying you just film her with your phone and clap. You're doing great, sweetie. You're doing great. She's one of those kinds. That's not a bad thing.
This is exactly the adventure I have been seeking.
Yep, she's totally into it. I mean, given that she's a detective, but in reality, she probably just wants to be an adventurer. Well, guess what, Fubuki? This is probably the closest thing to a real adventure that you're going to get. A real-life movie adventure. Because there's gonna be some crazy stuff happening here.
Hidden treasure inside a labyrinth. Traps blocking our way. Dangerous monsters. This labyrinth is the adventure I was born to take on.
I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
I wonder what these two are going to think of each other. I mean, we already knew how Desuhiko was going to react, but what about Fubuki? I mean, she was polite and said hello to Shinigami when she met her. She's a good girl. She's a polite girl. But Shinigami doesn't like Fubuki. Let's see where this goes.
Did she really not get it? Well, that figures. So, you must be the god of darkness possessing Yuma.
Okay, that's unexpected, but not entirely wrong.
You got it all wrong. I'm not the god of darkness. I'm the god of death.
Tomato, tomato. I'm kidding. They are different things, but honestly, not a bad guess. It's not like she called you an angel of darkness. She called you a god, and you are a god, so she got it partially right. You are a goddess of death.
She's like our guide for the mystery labyrinth.
Right. If you defy me, I'll abandon you in here.
Yeah, Shinigami's gonna take she's gonna take whatever advancement she can from this. She's gonna say, yeah, I'm in charge here, so you better behave yourself or I'm gonna ditch your ass.
I see. You're the guide to hell that dwells in the labyrinth. So you are the god of darkness.
Okay, Fubuki, I like your imagination, and you're not entirely wrong, but that's an interesting way to put it.
Then you are plotting to interfere with us. I will not yield to you.
Well, this is interesting. Did not expect this from how polite she was when she first met her. Now she just thinks she's a villain. I mean, not too far off, but she's not exactly the antagonist, Fubuki. She may look like Junko and Oshima, but she's not.
She doesn't get it at all.
I mean, let her have her imagination, Yuma.
It's like she's not listening. This is why I hate naive, sheltered skanks.
Uh-oh, be careful, Shinigami. She can hear you this time.
Naive? Sheltered?
She wasn't even insulted by the third remark. Okay, Fubuki.
Calling me a skank is one thing, but sheltered?
Oh my god.
Yuma, I swear I shall conquer this labyrinth. I cannot abide this vulgar god of darkness calling me naive and sheltered.
I get the feeling that each mystery labyrinth designs are somehow connected to the culprit, sometimes by unexpected means. I mean, yes, I agree with you. I also like that they're also themed with every chapter in a way. Like, they're not all the same maze. They actually do have unique designs to them. My mother and father warned me about you. You are the queen of despair who caused the most evil, most tragic event in human history. Then again, she doesn't know that her mother and father were also part of that. If she is Gundam and Sonia's daughter, she doesn't know that her parents are actually remnants of despair.
Fubuki, please, calm down.
Anyway, Master, let's do it again.
Oh my god, this is gonna be weird in front of her.
We've got to put on a fiercer display than ever before for this sheltered skank.
Oh dear god, here we go again.
Fiercer than usual?
Yeah, she's going to eat him.
Fubuki, just a heads up. Please don't take anything you're about to see in a weird way.
I'm sorry, Yuma, but there's no way that anyone who watches this won't take it in a weird way. You're pulling a sword out of this woman's mouth. That's weird.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
God, poor Yuma.
I am.
At least he's getting more confident with it every time, but we all know what's gonna happen. He's like, no, Master, you know the drill. You just gotta say it every time. Yeah, Fubuki is like, is this a rated 18 video? I was told by my mom and dad not to watch these things. I mean, it is weird. The dancing's fine, but this part of it is weird. Alright then.
The god of darkness was concealing a weapon all along. And yet, Yuma, you have disarmed the god of darkness and stolen her weapon.
It's actually not her weapon, Fubuki.
Master, we don't have time to deal with this. Just chop her up with a solution blade.
No.
Absolutely not!
I love that! And here we go. Alright, Fubuki, what do you think of this?
Here, I spat out the solution piece for you.
Jesus Christ, Shinigami. Yuma's already done. He's like, he already has a migraine from all this.
You were smuggling that many keys on you? You must be a serial burglar, god of darkness. Your crimes are far worse than I first imagined.
Oh, Fubuki, you can't have an adventure without a villain, right? So I guess this is the story you're going with.
Seriously, you're such a dumb, sheltered skank. How do you hope to clear the mystery labyrinth like this? You called me sheltered again.
I guess that's the insult that she's the most offended by.
There, calm down.
I refuse. I do not like conflict, but I will not stand idly by while being insulted.
I mean, good for you, Fubuki. I respect that.
For the honor of the Clockford family name, I must fight.
Sheesh, give me a break.
I'm sorry, Yuma. You're gonna have to deal with this every single time that you bring someone in the Mystery Labyrinth that shouldn't be here.
Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth. I will not lose to the god of darkness. I will conquer this labyrinth sealed in shadow and find the hidden treasure deep within.
This doesn't look very promising.
Once again, Yuma is babysitting 2 women. The hallway's always the same, though.
I can see numbers.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No, I hate time limits. So we have 2 hours.
It looks like a countdown. I told you 1,000,000 times. The mystery labyrinth is the materialized form of the case from the real world. Maybe this is a recreation of the countdown timer that caused you such a headache.
You mean the bomb? Then if the timer reaches 0...
It'll go kaboom! You and the whole mystery labyrinth will be blown to smithereens!
And then 4 Eyes will never be able to stream this game again because we'll all be dead. Yeah, she's enjoying this.
What's funny about that?
Did you set up the bomb in this labyrinth? I see. A dirty trick, befitting the god of darkness. Yuma, we must hurry. If we take too much time, the labyrinth will collapse, along with the treasure inside. Let us make all haste to obtain the treasure and escape via waterfall out of the destroyed dungeon.
Once again, you watch way too many Indiana Jones movies. At least she's motivated.
Wait! It's not safe! Jeez. It's too dangerous for Fubuki to go alone. Although, maybe not. She could use her ability in an emergency.
Oh, I should let you know. Forties can't be used in here.
Okay, then she's screwed.
Huh? Really?
That sheltered skank is just tagging along inside the mystery labyrinth. She won't be able to use her abilities.
Oh, now I'm worried. Let's hurry after her.
Okay, let's hurry. We can hurry. Well, it definitely looks more like an adventure temple now. Maybe what Fubuki said isn't far off. What's up with that guy? Just looking at the decor. Alright, Fubuki. I'm sorry, but that's just funny.
Fubuki?
She's surrounded by cues.
Oh, Yuma, take a look at this. These cute creatures and I have become the best of friends.
This is weirdly wholesome. The cues can't do anything to her, but still. That's kind of oddly funny and wholesome at the same time.
Those are cues. It's a materialized mystery. She's already buried beneath them.
It's just like the insect meet and greet, except this time it's cues.
Oh, another round oddity over here?
Oh my god. Okay. Of course these 2 are the mystery phantoms.
A phantom.
Found you!
She looks even worse now. Psychedelic Tinkerbell looking ass with mushrooms in her hair. Her design's even worse now. It's like an amateur VTuber who thinks that rainbows are just the biggest design ever. I feel like this is a character that somebody would make on DeviantArt with rainbow gradients.
You're a terrorist, bomber, murderer, and a maggot who doesn't deserve to live.
So what does that make you then?
You murdered Shachi from the Resistance, didn't you? Killing your own people makes you dumber than Dominic.
Can you not be so mean to your lackey?
I didn't do it! When I got to the roof, Shachi was already dead.
I can't hear you. Sorry, I don't listen to criminals.
But Is she better than Zilch? Okay, yeah, good question. Zilch's final form was ridiculously DeviantArt coded.
How horrifying! So these are the Labyrinth's monsters? You summoned such dangerous creatures to block our path?
And now she's gonna blame Shinigami.
Think what you want, but you can't move forward until you boom kill these things. Let us do it, Yuma! Hey, Dominic, you're good at doing laundry, right? Grab a washboard and give their filthy hearts a good scrub!
I really don't like these characters. Alright, what's the argument? What are we doing here? We're using solution keys, or are we repelling? What are we doing? Oh, okay, so we're only at one.
Just a minute!
Why did I do that?
Master shooting Shashi on the hideout's roof!
This is the truth.
That was an easy one. Though my dumbass ran right into the words.
No, I'm not the one who shot him. I was still on the stairs when the gunshot went off. The security footage proves it.
I thought Iron Mouse was Shinigami. This is Iono. Well, that was simple.
The monsters retreated. Yuma, you defeated those monsters! Splendid! I respect you as a fellow adventurer. As a sign of my respect, may I call you the Warrior of Light?
What is this, Kingdom Hearts?
Warrior of Light? Sure, whatever you say. Let's keep going.
Yuma just goes with it. She's like, yes, I'm not gonna argue. Just call me whatever. Let's just keep moving. Yeah, I guess she's
By
more
the
like
way,
Gura.
Yuma, why were they accusing you of being the culprit?
She not.
Oh yeah, Fubuki, you don't remember the case. There was a murder, and I'm a suspect.
There's no way the Warrior of Light can be a murderer.
I was seen under incriminating circumstances. Not only was I a suspected terrorist, but I was also spotted next to a corpse on the roof of a building.
Was there no one else on the roof?
No one. There was nowhere to hide up there, and no other exits.
Well, that does sound awfully suspicious, Yuma. Things would go much easier if you'd just confess.
I told you I didn't do it!
Now they're putting flooding in the mystery labyrinth. Of course they are.
Whoa, what's happening?
I understand now. This place is going to sink very soon.
I know that!
I can float, so it's not a problem for me. But you two better figure something out quick.
I know that too! We just need to solve the mystery, right?
Okay, here we go. Yuma cannot catch a break, ever.
Come on, Master, concentrate!
Alright, what are our options? I need to remember my butt. Okay, Fubuki! What murder weapon was used in the case? It was definitely Shashi's gun. Alright.
That was quite the surprise.
Ladder.
Fubuki, let's go up there.
Oh god, why is it so far away?
Huh? You mean jump on it?
It's alright, this should be fine. Come on, Fubuki! What's wrong? You need to jump over here!
I am not very good at physical activity.
Huh?
No, god.
I cannot do it. I lack the confidence.
Fubuki, you're an adventurer, aren't you? You should be able to jump this.
Very well. I shall reach out as far as possible. Please catch me if I fail to make it.
Oh my god. Already?
Fubuki! was close.
It's too early to relax. Come on, keep going! Thank you, Yuma. Something is off. I attempted to rewind time, but was unable to.
About that, you can't use your abilities while inside the mystery labyrinth.
Huh? Is this the work of the God of Darkness? Her frightening power has sealed away my forte?
Why do I get the feeling Shinigami is going to take advantage of this? Yep.
So you finally noticed.
Oh, Shinigami, you're gonna have your fun with her, aren't you?
I wish you'd quit trying to make things worse.
With your precious powers gone, you're nothing but a hindrance in this labyrinth. Now stay put and keep out of trouble.
Why did I hear Junko in that?
Now stay put and keep out of trouble.
Why was that so Junko? That tone of voice was Junko. I know it's not the same voice actress, but that was a very Junko tone that she did.
Hindrance? About the murder weapon. The victim was killed by his own gun, right?
Yeah, the muzzle of the gun at the crime scene was still hot. And I could smell gunpowder. Out of the 6 bullets loaded in it, only one of them had an empty shell. Which means the bullet that killed Shachi absolutely came from the gun he was holding. Fubuki?
I am a hindrance. What, still thinking about that? You should have known that already. You can't solve mysteries, you can't use your abilities, you can barely move, you've got no courage, no resolve. So yeah, you're basically a hindrance, an obstacle. Now beat it before you drag Master down with you.
That's very harsh, Shinigami.
Fubuki, are you okay?
I am fine. I can stand on my own. Yuma, I am terribly sorry. From here on, I shall make an effort to not cause you any trouble.
You don't have to worry about it. If anything stands in our way, we'll work together to overcome it.
No, this is something I must do on my own. I must become strong enough to take on the world before I can return to the Clockford family. Hey, looks like she's getting motivated. Sometimes playing the bad guy gets results.
Playing? But you're always like this.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're not really any different.
I am curious. Are you really a detective in training, Yuma? You seem far more experienced with adventuring than I am. You even have the title of Warrior of Light.
You gave me that title, Fubuki.
Master's an expert at getting dragged into other people's business. He's been forced around the block a few times.
We can rule out Yuma right away due to the primary clue. Shachi is taller than him, making it incredibly difficult for Yuma to even aim at him or point Shachi's wounds. I guess that's true unless he was standing on something. I mean, we already know it wasn't Yuma, but that is funny. Also, let's be real. There are very few characters in this game that aren't taller than him. If Fubuki shook from not using her forte, that means she relies... I mean, I'm sure she relies on it a lot. The poor thing. She probably can't... She can't even count to the number 4. She probably relies on it completely. Well, I suppose this is gonna be a lesson to her that she sadly won't remember, but... It's character development, I guess. Yuma has one eye closed. He won't open it.
He's got a great mentor, too. In contrast, I have nothing besides the ability to wind back time.
Yuma, can you open your eye, please?
And my only merit is useless here.
I guess he didn't make that expression. I didn't think his model would remain like that, though. Oh, okay, there we go. And they're back. What are you gonna do now?
Bad, so You're not gonna make it through here. You're getting real annoying. It's starting to stress me out.
For once, I agree with her.
Master, help me unwind by turning them into mincemeat.
I mean, I want to. I want to cut them down. They're so annoying. Alright, so we're probably
Even if you didn't fire the gun,
gonna be the parallel shot wound.
a friend could have done it for you.
Oh yeah, we're going for the...
You ordered your accomplice to snipe Shachi from someplace else. Your accomplice threw the gun over to you. You planted it in Shachi's hand.
Okay, what's the argument
That
here?
was your magic master plan. Huh? Where was the shot taken?
I think this is where I go. Where was the shot taken?
One spot where the shot could have been made.
Uh-huh.
You shot from the roof of the building next door.
Here we go! Thank God I waited. I had a feeling I had to wait.
The neighboring building didn't have any windows, so the only way to shoot the victim was from the rooftop. But that building was taller than the hideout. If the victim was sniped from that height, the gunshot wound would have been at an angle, but the gunshot wound through his head was horizontal. Based on the gunshot wound, it's impossible for the bullet to have traveled from the roof of the neighboring building.
I mean, what's interesting is they're trying to prevent the case, but they probably don't even know what happened either. So how exactly can they be guilty? Unless they watched it from security cameras, which there was only one. And
I get
didn't really
it.
get much.
Since the wound ran parallel to the roof, the shooter must have been at the same height.
Well, it could be that the victim's head was at an angle at the time of impact. But in that case, we would have found the bullet lodged in the roof.
The monster conjures falsehoods to impede our progress.
But it's strange that they insist it was a homicide. If I'm not the culprit, it'd make more sense to rule it as a suicide.
That's because it is one. They're insisting it's a homicide to cover it up.
I suppose that's true. They are actively foiling the truth. It's just funny to see them get nervous when, in reality, they don't know what happened either. But it is the Mystery Labyrinth. The Mystery Labyrinth knows the truth. They're just trying to...
So you finally revealed your true nature, God of Darkness.
God, these two are gonna be... These two are gonna be at each other's throats the whole time, aren't they? If one of them's not laughing, it's the other one.
Huh?
Here we go. She's already mad.
Yuma, do not be swayed by this deceiver. This case is most assuredly a homicide.
I mean, I agree with her.
Assuredly. And what are you basing that on?
I think she's basing it on the fact that it's not what you're saying.
The victim carried a gun, did he not? If so, he could have used it to combat the peacekeepers pursuing him. And yet, he hastily turned the gun on himself. I do not believe the victim was so cornered that he would commit suicide.
That's your reason? I mean, I guess that's creative thinking. I don't think that's it, though, but I do think it wasn't a suicide.
That actually makes sense.
She got you, shitty commie. Okay, so Fubuki can think of things.
That's a good point. Even if he wanted to avoid using his gun, he could have at least used it to threaten them.
So it must be a homicide. No, suicide.
Are we seriously we're seriously doing this?
Homicide. Suicide.
Weirdest argument ever, but okay. I'm pretty sure this is what it's going to ask.
2 doors?
Homicide or suicide? Alright, time to slit your neck, Yuma.
Huh?
Yep, this is what it's asking.
The letters are written in blood. Does Yuma's blood contain holy powers? And it illuminates this cursed labyrinth? Yuma, you are more than the warrior of light. You are the holy warrior of light.
How is this holy? How exactly exactly is this holy, Fubuki?
Sure, that's fine. Let's focus on this problem. Is this a suicide or a homicide? We need to narrow it down now.
It is clearly a homicide.
Nuh-uh! It's totally a suicide!
Alright then, so I guess Yuma's the tiebreaker. I mean, pretty sure it's a homicide, but the thing is, you actually can choose suicide and it will go down an alternate path. But do I want to do that? Because, yeah, this is one of those questions that actually does give you an alternate path. But it eventually gets you to the right answer. But I don't know. What should we do? Should we do the right answer or should we do the wrong answer for extra content, chat? What do you guys think? Oh, whoops. Moving my mouse did not mean to do that. God, Yuma's idle animations are so cute. He's so small, he wants to be taller. Probably why he jumps like that. Wrong for extra content. I'm a little... I'm just a little... The only thing that I'm worried about is if it'll make me lose points. But you know what? It's kind of tricky. I'm not sure if I'll lose points for choosing suicide. Because I think that this is one of those doors that provides an alternate route. I will feel stupid for choosing a suicide, though, but you can, actually. I'd actually go for the one that gives us a better scenario. I mean, pretty sure that would be homicide, because... Pretty sure that's the right answer.
It is clearly a homicide.
The same dialogue. I'm going for... You know what? I'm gonna go for the homicide. I don't want to get a bad score. I'm worried that if I go for the wrong answer intentionally, I'll not get a good score. Going for the homicide. Ah! Dang it, Shinigami cursor, go away. Nah. Fine.
Right here!
We're going inside the mouth.
I'm sure this is the right way.
I knew it! This case had to be a homicide.
If it was a homicide, someone else had to have been on the roof, right? But Master, you were on the emergency stairwell, and the peacekeepers were behind the door. Which means no one could have gotten off that roof. How did the culprit shoot the victim and get away? See? If it wasn't a suicide, then what happened? You bet.
I suppose Shinigami is just going by what she saw and what she thinks. But
Explain yourself.
yeah.
Very well, I shall.
You're gonna explain, Fubuki?
I completely agree with what Yuma said.
Alright. Good
I
answer.
didn't say anything.
Good answer.
So what do you think, Master?
Good answer.
You mean why I think it's a homicide? I don't really have a solid reason why yet.
We'll find it. Okay, now it's like...
Trapped!
Now it's getting Indiana Jones-ish. Yep. Now we're in some crazy-ass temple trap.
The walls!
Fubuki knows what's going on. Okay.
Come on, spit it out. The mystery labyrinth won't wait forever, you know.
I know, but
Yuma!
if it was in fact a homicide, there would be some clue left behind at the crime scene. If I can just remember something.
Oh, like this?
Oh, here we go! She's gonna beat the shit out of him. Here we go. Sorry. I'm sorry, that's just funny to me.
Here, this is everything left at the scene. This should be easy mode. I made sure to pull everything straight out of your memory, Master.
If the culprit was possibly part of the resistance, they would probably know a secret way to escape. True, true.
I'm sure there's a clue pointing to a homicide hidden here.
We do not have much time. Please hurry, Yuma.
There must be something suspicious. Something that stands out. There has to be a clue. I have to find it.
I mean, the only thing that was out of place was the umbrella, but I don't think that's it. It's not the door. That was locked and the peacekeepers were behind it. It's not the security camera. That showed footage of just Yuma running up. That's not giving us an answer. I don't know why the umbrella is there, but it was there. But it didn't turn into a solution key, so I'm gonna guess it's the gun.
I know, it's this. This has to be related to the murder.
I mean, the gun was different.
Oh, the wall stopped. Looks like it's the right one.
Gun.
That is the gun that fired the fatal shot, right? But how can you determine it was a homicide?
There's something unique about this gun. A revolver cylinder normally swings out to the left, but the gun found at the scene swings out to the right.
I see. That is unusual. It is incredible how you even noticed it. You really are the holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
I think it was actually Shinigami who noticed the difference at first. She pointed it out to Yuma, if I remember correctly.
It got even longer. Well, anyway.
Wait, what was it again? Holy great detective warrior of light. It's just getting worse.
This gun was apparently custom made for Shachi.
The junk shop geezer said that too. How does that prove this was a homicide?
Good detective work right there, Queen. Yep. Well, you're the one that pointed out the gun being different, Shinigami.
I don't know anything else about it. I just figured this was kinda out of place.
Come on, Yuma. Put the pieces together. Why do you think most gun revolvers swing to the left? Because most people hold it with a dominant hand, and the majority of people have the right dominant hand. If I remember correctly, but I'm pretty sure he was left-handed. Oh, shit!
It's happening again!
It's even worse now.
Of course. You haven't solved the mystery itself.
Yuma, over there!
Oh my god, what the hell?
Did you try shooting it with the gun?
I'm no marksman. Oh, but it could work inside the mystery labyrinth. If this gun is the answer...
Like, I can shoot a gun, but only here.
Huh? It's not loaded?
If you can't shoot it, then you're still missing something.
Something? Do you mean like why I think this gun is out of place? I can't shoot the gun until I figure that out?
Well, Yuma, did you solve it?
Why was Shachi's gun built like this in the first place? The reason why must be relevant.
Are you saying you need my help to solve this? Oh, fine. Since you're so good at begging, I don't mind helping you out one bit. Here we go! Lay it all out!
All right, we know those keywords. Barrel minigame time. No, it's fine, Shelby. You can make puns. Just don't go too crazy. I'm not really a pun person, but I'm fine with some. All right, barrel minigame. Time for the weirdest Hangman's Gambit. Taking place on Jabberwock Island. All right.
Let's work together as a team.
Okay, I already know this. I just said it.
Go, go, go! That's right! Great! Nice!
He's left-handed. Otherwise, the gun wouldn't look like that. Fubuki, Yuma, why does this look like a game show out of absolutely nowhere? And why is the god of darkness inside of a barrel where you were throwing knives? Am I not watching a circus performance? Oh, so that was to load the gun. Interesting.
That's it! It's because he was left-handed! The reason the cylinder swings out to the right is to let him reload while still holding the gun in his left hand. If he was right-handed, it would be very difficult to reload if the cylinder swings out to the right. If Shachi was right-handed, he wouldn't have commissioned his gun to be designed this way. Which means Shachi is left-handed.
Let's go, Yuma. New key. Okay, Shachi is left-handed. But we're gonna immediately use that as our next evidence, I'm pretty sure. Nice. Also, those walls were not moving.
The exit! You did it, Yuma!
Oh, it worked.
You shot the gun very, very well for a very small boy, Yuma.
All thanks to yours truly.
I don't know why, but picturing Yuma with a gun just makes me laugh.
No, it is thanks to Yuma's deduction.
What? But we'd all be flattened by now if it wasn't for my assist.
True.
I will never believe the God of Darkness could willingly lend a helping hand.
Sure, say what you want.
I do want to say, if it was a suicide, there would be burn marks around the entry wound due to the hot metal press against the temple. That's true, you're right.
Anyway, let's hurry. The countdown is still going.
Okay. We've already wasted an hour.
Right. It looks like the number's gone down by a lot.
Do you wanna know what's funny? If we actually did leave the numbers going down. I think you can actually do that, which is really funny. But according to my stream, only 49 minutes have passed. So, I'd say that's about right.
You were so close to figuring out this mystery. Let's hurry it up, Master.
Yeah, got it.
What?
The God of Darkness helped us? This must be some sort of trap! Just leave it to yours truly. Unlike that sheltered skank, I came through with that sweet assist. Yeah, you have two girls fighting over you again, Yuma. How does it feel to have more Riz than the guy that thinks he has Riz?
Another monster!
Alrighty,
Ugh.
we're here as your official roadblock. Huh? You want to know why?
Not really. Can we just beat your ass?
Because the homicide route ends here. That Shachi terrorist committed suicide. After all.
Alright.
Right, Dominic?
You kept insisting it was a homicide earlier. But now you're going with the suicide theory?
I mean... That's how the Mystery Labyrinth works.
These monsters are cheaters!
Maybe they're cheaters because they're monsters.
Are you defending the monsters? Curse you, God of Darkness! Queen of monsters!
I'm not defending them. I can't even follow this whole monsters and God of Darkness story you have going.
Now's not the time to be fighting!
Or talking. Let's just use the dang sword already. I'm pretty sure that Shachi is left-handed is going to be the new bullet that we counter with. Never mind, we're repelling something. Okay.
Looks like it's a dead end.
I don't think that's the one.
You can't proceed. Because it wasn't a homicide. Shachi definitely committed suicide.
Here we go. This is what we repel.
My claim doesn't hold up! No! Shachi didn't commit suicide! All the evidence points to the contrary!
You know you're super annoying, right? Fine. I'll crush you like a bug.
Yep, Shachi is left-handed.
What if the gun was designed for the left hand? You can still shoot yourself. Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
The dominant hand is left!
This is the truth! Shachi was left-handed, but he was found dead with the gun in his right hand. There's no reason he'd use his non-dominant hand to commit suicide. It's an obvious contradiction.
That's true. It was in the wrong hand.
When the culprit tried to make it appear like a suicide, they put the gun in the wrong hand, which means someone else was involved in Shachi's death. His death was a setup. It's a homicide.
Okay.
You managed once again to slay the monsters.
Okay, you're gonna make the title longer again, Fubuki?
That confirms it. The homicide route was the correct one.
Seems like it. I guess I can admit defeat here.
Huh? The God of Darkness admitting defeat? Perhaps she has an honest side. No, it cannot be. Could this be an illusion she conjured forth?
I understand your concerns, Fubuki, but when are you going to understand that she is not an enemy? She is an ally, a very weird one, but she is an ally.
You know, I don't really care. So long as we keep solving mysteries, just keep helping my master out for a bit longer.
Let's carry on for now.
I watch a lot of Indian dramas and Indian cop shows, so I kind of know a bit about gun wounds. Well, that's good. Got a boat, okay. Got the boat again.
The culprit made a pretty cliche mistake getting the victim's dominant hand wrong.
Perhaps the culprit doesn't know that Shachi's custom gun was designed for someone left-handed. Shachi rarely carried his gun, so they probably never saw him hold it.
Huh. Why would he go through the trouble of getting a custom gun that he never intended to use? Deep down, do you think he was just like any other violent terrorist?
Maybe the gun was a gift.
A gift? From whom?
A woman named Iruka manages the Resistance's weapons. She was the one who designed it.
Gifting a gun is so romantic. It delights my adventurer's heart.
I mean, it's an interesting way of putting it, Fubuki, but I definitely do think that Iruka had feelings for Shachi.
It does?
I don't think it's romantic, but I guess if you're into guns, it's romantic.
Well, thanks to the culprit's mistake, we now know this was a homicide.
Probably how people would give Uni a present. Give her a gun.
But we still have a lot of unanswered questions.
Oh god, whirlpool! Well, that's fun. I love water rides. This feels like a dark ride. Where did the culprit shoot the victim from?
The location where the culprit shot Shachi.
Yep. Even if this case is a homicide, that's still a mystery.
But if you know it was, in fact, a homicide, then the answer has to be here. I have no idea what it could be, but I am confident that you can discover the answer. For you are he who tames the God of Darkness. Holy great detective warrior Light Yuma!
Okay, it got even longer. It's gonna get so long that it's not gonna fit the dialogue box anymore.
How long is my name going to get?
Well, it can't be that one, and it can't be that one. I'm pretty sure it was the roof of the hideout. It can't be inside of it because the peacekeepers were there and there was no one else in there, and Shachi went outside. Can't be that one because we already said that it can't be the roof of the building next door because the gun wound would not be parallel. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the roof of the hideout. Whoever shot him also had to shoot him from a distance since there's no burn marks. This means Shachi most likely saw his shooter. It's probably the last moment though, since Shachi was being chased by peacekeepers. Yeah, who can say? Had to be on the roof of the hideout. There's no other way it's the other. There's no way it's the other ones. Ready?
That was the right answer, but...
It is fun seeing my chat play detective. Basically using their own thinking.
If he was shot on the roof, doesn't that mean the culprit was also on the roof?
The culprit placed the gun in Shachi's hand to make it look like a suicide. That means they had to be there in person. The culprit was definitely on that roof.
Okay. Very interesting new platform. I like it. Look at this guy. Fabulous. He died fabulous. What else is down here? Oh, you can't even go down. So this guy over here. Oh, you can't go down. Is there anything down here? Probably not. Nope, nothing down here. Just look at the dancing skeletons, I guess. The spooky, scary skeletons, yeah, for real.
But Yuma, you said nobody was there when you arrived.
That's what we have to figure out now. When I heard the shot, I was halfway up the emergency stairs. It took about 10 seconds to reach the roof. And in that time, the culprit vanished like a cloud of smoke from the scene.
Where could the murderer have gone?
Okay, here's the roof. Here's the crime scene.
This is...
We're back at the crime scene.
Follow the culprit's escape route.
Follow the culprit's escape route?
You need to escape in the same way the culprit did after committing the crime.
I guess we have to look at all the cues. I mean, we know it's not the neighboring building. I do want to see the dialogue, though. Well, I guess no, probably isn't anything important. Definitely not the security camera. I'm probably here.
Though it is fairly high, would it not be possible to climb down from here on a rope or ladder?
There's nowhere to hang something like that onto. Plus, from this height, it'd take a while to get all the way down like that. It'd be tough for someone to get down and gather their equipment in the short time it took me to reach the roof.
You probably couldn't jump down onto a mat from this height either. You'd die no matter how you landed.
Okay, I guess we do have to do everything. You already said this wasn't
Is
it.
it easier to imagine using a rope or some other tool to escape to the neighboring building? Or perhaps they used a hot air balloon? The culprit must be quite the adventurous thrill-seeker.
But those high voltage lines would get in the way. You'd never reach the next building without touching them.
It's kind of wild to see this scene in such a bright sky. It's like the sun came out, but that's not the case. But it does look more like it's daytime here.
Oh, so the culprit is not an adventurer?
Again, member of the Resistance being a culprit would know how to escape without having to use the fire escape or the door. Pink pipes are pretty suspicious. That's right. They must have used multiple hidden escape routes. Huh.
That's what you're disappointed about?
The pink pipes look suspicious!
Is it easier to imagine that the criminals simply went back inside through this door?
No, the peacekeepers were behind it.
No, that's impossible. At the time of the incident, the peacekeepers were on the other side of it.
I see. If the culprit had gone inside through here, they would have been apprehended by those peacekeepers.
Well, it's safe to say this wasn't the escape.
Nope. Well, it can't be this either, because this is where you came from, Yuma.
Ah, so the culprit escaped via the emergency stairs. As the culprit was in a state of emergency, it is only natural that they would make use of emergency stairs.
Wait. Master was up ahead, right? There's no way the culprit could have escaped without bumping into him.
What are you saying? Yuma is right here, is he not?
I mean, when the crime happened. Jeez, this sheltered skank and her empty head are killing me here.
Yet again, you called me sheltered.
Hey, I'm just telling it like it is.
Sheltered
Their
this,
head
sheltered
like a
that.
burden. You're sheltered in a
I have
skank.
never even seen a
When are
shelter,
you gonna start
let alone been in
trying?
one. Skank is acceptable, but
gonna be anytime
sheltered
soon.
crosses the line. Please stop calling me that. I have had enough.
The fact that there were actual lines for this is hilarious.
I don't know if the culprit realized I was there. The footage from the security camera positioned here didn't show anybody around. Which makes it hard to imagine the culprit escaped from here.
Yuma, this is bad. We have reviewed all the possible escape routes.
And yet, we can't figure out how the culprit got off the rooftop.
Why don't we go back to before this happened?
Mysterious.
This isn't funny! At this rate, we'll run out of time!
We have 1 hour and 31 minutes.
What are we supposed to do?
There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route. That's how it is in the Mystery Labyrinth.
Where are the entrances for cast members and the hidden entryways for maintenance crews?
This isn't an attraction at some theme park.
Well then, why do you hunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job and guide him? A god of darkness who cannot guide you is just a directionless god of darkness.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a stupid, sheltered skank that's completely useless.
That's childish insults.
You called me sheltered again! How many times is that now? Let's see. After the number 3 comes...
Seriously, are you
Be
dead?
quiet, please.
Is his head on
After
right?
3 is...
When are you
Yes,
gonna start being
four.
useful?
I feel much better.
Together already.
Just how many insults
What's with
do
the
you intend
clockwork
to
hammer
hurl
thing
at me?
anyway?
Yes, that is
For a
obvious.
long
I'm not
time,
able
it's
to use my
completely
powers here,
useless
but
in
at
the
least I
Mystery
can be by
Labyrinth, you
Yuma's
know.
side.
Sorry, I just wanted to hear what they said.
The culprit must have been on the roof when they committed the crime. They escaped somehow. But how? There aren't any other clues at the crime scene. Wait, if nothing was there, what if the culprit destroyed evidence?
What? Destroyed evidence? And leave it to yours truly. I'll wring it out of your mind, Master.
You're going to recreate the crime scene again?
If you don't remember it, then I've got no choice.
That's true. They were on the roof one other time before they even happened. It was when he was trying to run away and Shachi found him. They were on the roof before this happened one time.
I'll make it a gentle beating this time around. So, which memory do you want beaten out of you?
It had to be before it happened.
How about when Shachi first called me up to the rooftop? The culprit wouldn't have done anything to the scene yet. I can even compare it to when I found the corpse.
Alrighty, leave it to me.
What is this daunting aura I sense? What are your intentions here?
Let's do it, Master!
can't be!
I mean, you asked for this, Yuma. Jeez.
Are you alright, Yuma?
I'm in so much pain. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
The corpse is gone, but nothing else has really changed about this place. I believe all that happened was you were assaulted, Yuma.
Not much time passed between when you first reached the rooftop and when you discovered the corpse. If nothing changed, then there are no clues here for you to use.
Hang on. There must be something. Something that the culprit destroyed to cover their tracks.
I wrenched this memory out of your tiny brain, so you don't have much time left to look around. Your time limit is until the pain in your head goes away. You better hurry up and investigate.
Got it. I'll hurry.
I mean, the only thing would have to be over here because there was debris on the floor. So it'd have to be here.
It seems like there's no place to hang a rope off of. There's nothing of note on this side of the wall. What is that? A storm drain? Has that always been there? Oh, right. The explosion. The explosion that happened right after I found the body must have buried it in rubble. So the drain was covered after a mysterious explosion.
Find anything, Master?
Yeah, I might have found a clue that shows how the culprit escaped.
Really? You did it, Yuma!
They're back again.
mystery phantoms!
Chirp, 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 chirp. I was curious what all the tweeting was about.
This isn't Twitter, you stupid bitch!
You're still fantasizing about all this nonsense? He committed suicide! There's nobody to pursue! After all, there's no place a culprit could run to. No one can run off a rooftop!
Okay, we're gonna use the drain.
No one could escape the rooftop.
I just realized Shinigami has a little question mark tucked on her. Yeah, if you look there.
Which means if you can disprove that, then we'll defeat them and press forward.
Can we please be rid of these two? I'm sick of them. Okay, we're repelling.
What's with these weirdo fantasies? I'm saying Shachi committed suicide! You're such a maggot! There is no other culprit. No one could have left that rooftop.
I'm gonna wait for another one.
Idiot!
Nope, it was just that one. Got it.
Master!
There should be a contradiction somewhere. You gotta find it and repel it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try. Okay, so I know.
What's with these weirdo fantasies?
Okay, so there was only one thing to repel. I was thinking there was another one.
Such a maggot! There is no other
She does look like a
culprit.
demented Tinkerbell.
No one could have left that rooftop.
That flame doesn't hold up! No, there is a culprit! There's a way to escape from the roof, too!
Ugh, such a drag. You're still talking about that? What a downer!
One key, okay.
The culprit had to be on the roof if it's not suicide. So, where did the culprit go? You can't escape through the roof door!
True, you can.
You can't escape down the emergency stairs!
Also true.
Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time?
They were. That's not the contradiction, though.
All impossible! There's simply no place to run!
That's the one!
I'll slash through this mystery! No, there is a way out! The drain directly below the rooftop!
Don't let any shady statement slip by.
RDM options. Mystery Phantoms will ask a riddle from time to time. Read the question and repel the right answer. Got it.
The tree? Found that. What's that got to do with gleam from the roof?
Oh, shit. Spent too much time
How
reading
did the
that.
culprit escape? Go ahead and try answering that.
Alright, here we go. They dove into the drain!
This, I'll expose the truth! That's right! The culprit dove into the drain from the roof! That was the culprit's escape route!
Please explode and die. I'm so sick of y'all.
They disappeared, but to leap into a storm drain from atop a roof? Is such an adventurous stunt truly possible?
I wasn't sure about that as well. But if the explosion was used to destroy evidence, I think that has to be the case. The culprit opened the storm drain's grates beforehand and jumped from the roof right after committing the crime.
There's your answer, Shaman.
The Doya district was flooded, so naturally the drain would have been filled with water. Then, the culprit swam away.
Well,
It would only take a few seconds to escape the roof that way. So the culprit used a bomb to blow up the area, which covered up the evidence of their escape.
Why? We defeated these monsters already.
The problem here was follow the culprit's escape route.
So we have to leap into the drain just like the culprit did?
I have to jump from up here? And now more trains have suddenly appeared. What is happening?
guess we have to choose the right answer.
Master, you have to make up your mind and jump!
No, I don't! I'm already falling!
Who is capable of committing this crime? A resistance leader. We all know who it is, too. Fubuki? She's constantly spinning.
We actually made it.
I felt as if my heart would jump out of my chest. But we managed to get down.
It's not over yet. Look over there!
We all know who it is. Since we guessed resistance leader, of course they're going to all show up. Pick the one who dove in the drain.
Looks like all the suspects are here!
Must we fight all of them? Even Yuma cannot face 4 foes at once.
Get back here!
Then we better chase after them.
Chase scenes are common in adventures, but are you certain the culprit is among them?
Among
There
Us.
were only 2 ways the culprit could get a hold of Shachi's gun, the murder weapon. Either steal it from the safe or get it from Shachi himself. In any case, the only ones who could have done it are members of the Resistance.
Is it possible the culprit took the victim's gun by force? If so, a complete stranger could have done it.
But if someone tried to take his gun, I'm sure Shachi would have drawn it and threatened them. If so, the culprit would have realized their target was left-handed.
I see. That would conflict with a cover-up attempted at the crime scene.
Also, the culprit issued a proclamation on behalf of the Resistance against the Peacekeepers.
That's kind of a cool scene of them just running. I love the colors of the sky.
At the time, I didn't understand why it was sent to the Peacekeepers. But it must have been to corner Shachi by steering the Peacekeepers toward the hideout. The culprit then ambushed him when he arrived on the roof.
Which means the culprit anticipated the target fleeing up there.
Perhaps it was a planned escape route the Resistance had decided on beforehand. If they fled using the emergency stairs, it would be easy to shake off pursuers. As a matter of fact, the Peacekeepers were held up there. If he hadn't been killed, he would have escaped.
So all of it was calculated. Whoever it is, they are truly frightening. And that culprit is among them?
That sky is so pretty. I love the colors.
If we organize all the clues we've got so far, we can narrow down who the culprit is.
But how long will they keep running? At this rate, there's no end in sight.
I was waiting when you had to jump out the building.
Master, over there!
What now? Oh,
A giant water tank?
In here, you always find the culprit if you keep solving mysteries. So the only way to catch up to them is to solve mysteries.
Huh?
oh, went all the way there. Nice.
Come on! I'm counting on you, Master!
Got it!
What would be necessary for the culprit to commit the crime? I mean, we know this one too. They would have to be good at swimming. But what button is it? Wow. Let's go! Throw that sword! honestly a really cool way to make them stop. Because not all of them can swim. Okay.
In order to commit this crime, the most important requirement is to be an excellent swimmer. Jumping from that height into a storm drain would also require training and experience. Maybe they had high diving experience through swimming competitions.
We finally caught up.
The truth is crystal clear. The one who murdered Shachi...
Alright, here we go. We all know who it is. I do want to hear the dialogue that they say, though. I'll go through... I'm gonna go through everyone. Not...
I wouldn't kill anyone!
I do believe you, but you did make the...
I didn't kill anyone!
I haven't done anything.
Yeah, I believe you.
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
You could, but you don't want to. But
haven't-
anyway, I'm just gonna go on with it. Alright! The snake Kazuichi is the culprit.
It's you, Icardi! You took advantage of your swimming skills to murder Shachi!
I love how mad Yuma sounds here.
Huh? What? No! That's insane! I'm not the culprit!
Has frog written on his shirt.
That's bullshit!
Wow, that's a crazy mystery phantom.
I didn't kill Shachi! I'm not the culprit!
You can repeat yourself all you want, Leon.
Such a foreboding presence. Is this the true identity of the final monster protecting the hidden treasure?
Yeah, I'd say so.
But most of the mystery has already been solved. This is just its last stand.
The Green Manta?
Master, let's solve this thing once and for all!
Right.
Yuma's pissed, and I'm here for it. Okay, who are you accusing?
I'm not the culprit!
You're gonna accuse someone.
Where's your evidence?
Your evidence is you can swim.
There are other resistance members!
Yes, but they can't swim!
I know! Margola is the culprit!
Okay, you're gonna go for Margola. Alright.
Margola
Ah!
shot Shachi on the roof!
No, he didn't. He was in his little store the whole time.
Margola has an alibi. It's impossible for him to have done it.
Oh, I got the design basis. He's a Kappa. Right. Yeah, he's a Kappa. He is. He's got the shell. All right. So it's either gonna be Iruka.
It's not Margola!
Where are you going, Iruka?
Then Iruka is the culprit!
Yep. No. Ah! Switch the... I didn't want that, but I wanted to switch it.
She killed Shachi!
No, she didn't! Oh, wait. Wrong one. Shoot. Okay.
Say,
You don't have anything that can prove Iruka didn't kill Shachi, do you, Master? Oh, but what about the solution? What about that solution key? Didn't Iruka know Shachi was left-handed?
That's right.
Right. If Iruka was the murderer, she would have put the gun in his left hand. All right. So I still have the shield.
Margola!
That's fine.
Then Iruka is the culprit! Iruka knows a lot about handling guns!
She does. That's
She killed Shachi!
not the point.
And made it look like suicide!
That's the one.
Now slash through this mystery.
Just need to wait for one more. Me and my impatient self.
Iruka designed the handgun, so she knew Shachi was left-handed. She never would have made that mistake faking his suicide.
That's true. So she can't be the one. Are you so stupid that you forgot that he's left-handed?
It's not Margola!
All right, now we're gonna talk about.
It's not Iruka!
We're gonna talk about
But you still
Servon.
can't say I'm the culprit!
We're not gonna accuse Servon because he has
The
trauma.
culprit is Servon!
He has trauma. We're not gonna.
He killed Shachi on the roof
Mm-mm.
and messed with the corpse!
Yeah. No, that's not it.
Then escape through the drain!
That's the one!
This is the truth!
This culprit didn't play his Icardi's right.
Trevon was traumatized after once nearly drowning, so there's no way he would have dove into a drain.
Oh my god, look how mad Yuma looks! He looks like he's looking down on scum. I love that profile. He is pissed. Okay.
Yuma, you did it! You defeated the monster!
No, he ran away. We didn't defeat him.
Huh? But what about the treasure?
That's strange. We found the culprit and also cut down his excuses.
Yeah, when someone like Yuma gets mad, you know you fucked up. Look at how, like, he's just a little guy, but when you piss off the little guy, you fucked up.
But the truth still hasn't appeared? Where is the real culprit's soul?
Icardi's VA voices a lot of generic NPCs in Fire Emblem 3 Houses, so now I get PTSD whenever I hear him there.
Also, the countdown hasn't stopped yet. It went down by a lot again.
31 minutes!
Perhaps there is a secret final boss in this labyrinth? Wait, I know. It's...
Don't accuse Shinigami again.
Stop. If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
I'm sorry, the way she said stop was really funny.
Stop. If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
Stop.
Moving on. This means we haven't revealed the truth of this mystery labyrinth.
You're not the protagonist, Shinigami. You're his female assistant. You're the
Maybe
female lead.
It's because we don't have a solid overall picture of the case.
the overall picture?
We need to solve the flooding bullshit now.
There's no mistake that Icardi made Shachi's murder look like a suicide, but we don't know why he did it. If you
need
wanted
his
to kill him,
motive.
there are simpler ways to do it. Why bring the Peacekeepers into this?
So we need to find the motive. As long as that's an unknown, we won't reach the truth.
Hmm? The water is flowing somewhere.
Oh, so it is. I wonder where it is heading.
The water flows somewhere. If the Mystery Labyrinth is a reflection of reality, the flow of water may have some significance.
Then let's see where it leads us. This could be the path to the hidden treasure.
You know, this case seems to involve water an awful lot.
On top of that, Fubuki and Yuma also voiced characters in the game, Marianne and Felix respectively, so it's a funny crossover. Yes, I knew the whole time that Felix had Lucian Doge, and I could not unhear Yuma from him. A very angry, grumpy Yuma, but a Yuma regardless. Honestly, this is probably one of the softer roles that he has. Because I feel like he voices a lot of more hardcore characters. But Yuma's definitely one of his little... He's a little cinnamon roll type of characters.
The slums where the crime took place are flooded, like the entire commercial area.
Right. Given that, the truth should be wherever the water leads.
Oh shit, it went down to 14 minutes?
A dead end? And this countdown timer looks like it's linked to that countdown, and it's dropping by a lot.
Hey, Master? Maybe this isn't a dead end. Maybe it's a giant bomb.
Huh? What?
Oh my! What a big, breathtaking bomb! I cannot help but be impressed.
You shouldn't be!
I'm sure this is the heart of this mystery labyrinth. So there's only one thing left to do. Master, you just gotta defuse this bomb too, like how you did in the real world.
This giant bomb?
If you can solve the mystery, the bomb will stop ticking. So really, it's no different from what you've been doing.
Good luck, Yuma. I am confident that you can do it, for you are are the elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
Okay, added elite bomb diffuser to the title.
You'll be fine, Master. You've got the best mentor there is.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, what's the question? What was the purpose of the bombing? It had to be a diversion! I was saying the whole time it was a distraction. Up, it stopped. I was right.
Seems
Never
like
mind.
that was correct. Yet the countdown has not stopped.
That has to mean there are more mysteries left.
You mean the diversion? What does it mean?
Since they made me defuse the bombs, the culprit's goal wasn't destruction. They just wanted to frame me as a terrorist to put the Peacekeepers' attention on me. That's why they set up such a complex, time-consuming puzzle that had me running all around Kanai Ward.
I meant I just wanted to know the definition of the word diversion.
Fubuki!
What? I have to start there?
Oh my god, don't even.
Look, you can find her a dictionary later. For now, you gotta defuse that bomb.
Right.
The time is going in
apologize,
real
Yuma.
time.
If only I could use my
The
forte.
time is real time?
There's no need to apologize. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yuma.
Master, you're too reliant on others. It's about time you start doing things on your own.
I think a VR mystery labyrinth would be cool. Yeah, I agree. That would be kind of a cool
Well,
setting.
I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
You believe? The god of darkness believes in Yuma?
He is her master. Of course she does.
Focus! You're out of time, Master. Defuse this bomb!
What now? What do I have to... What now? What was the culprit doing during the time of the diversion? I have to use the solution key. Okay. It had to be... They flooded it. They had to have flooded it. Now it stopped.
Yes! The countdown stopped! You defused it!
Well, they flooded everything while we were being chased around. Got it.
Great work, Yuma!
Yeah, terrifying door. No, thank you. Ew, get that. No. Door's terrifying. Whoa, we're already here.
Was to flood Marunomon District. They used the bomb threat to draw the Peacekeepers' attention toward me. Meanwhile, the culprits sabotaged the valves of the power plants and the reservoir to flood Marunomon District.
But what's the point in doing that?
Perhaps they wished to sow chaos throughout the city. The resistance was challenging the peacekeepers.
Then why not just detonate the bombs? A lot simpler than flooding.
Imagine solving puzzles and dueling mystery phantoms in a first-person perspective. That would be fantastic. Yeah, it would also be kind of scary.
It's true. If their goal...
Congratulations, you got the bomb defused on the first try. I mean, I kept saying that I'm pretty sure that the whole time that we were defusing bombs, the killer was doing something else. And then the city of Marunomon just happened to flood while we were in the middle of defusing bombs, according to Kurumi.
was to cause chaos, they could have just used the bombs. Considering that, the culprit must not have wanted to destroy the place.
And I don't think they wanted... I think that's why they had... Yeah, if they really wanted to terrorize and cause destruction, they wouldn't have given Yuma a chance to defuse the bombs. But no, they just needed more time. They needed us to be completely occupied. So they basically played a game of defuse the bomb.
There! We finally cornered you!
Okay. Found him.
Wait! Please hear me out. This was Shachi's wish.
What? To flood Marunomon? That was his wish? Why?
Shachi's wish?
Here we go.
Shachi was always fighting for the sake of Kanai Ward. He wanted to close the gap between the rich and poor. Wanted to reduce the suffering of children. This mission was to flood Marunaman district, to send the rich a message. But flooding the place is just terrorism. It would only make them angry, not actually accomplish anything. So Shachi decided to offer up his life. He wanted me to kill him, to make it look like the peacekeepers did it.
I don't think I believe that. I don't think Shachi would willingly sacrifice himself that easily. He seemed like a very determined guy.
Shachi gave his life for this mission. If you expose the truth, this would all be for nothing.
While framing Yuma, exactly. He didn't want Yuma to be a part of this. He just wanted some help.
Are you really going to disregard his dying wish? And his sacrifice?
Okay, this is just plain dirty, Icardi.
Now that you see the truth, please, just leave!
Very well. I understand your circumstances. We shall take our leave.
Fubuki, how the hell did you become a detective?
No.
Attaboy, Yuma!
That's a lie. Shachi didn't want this.
What? How would you know? You know nothing about the Resistance!
I know you're saying the city's name, but I keep thinking you're talking about a Digimon. I mean, fair enough. I found that kind of funny too. Marunamon.
I heard him speak. Shachi valued human lives more than anything.
Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people. We won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
Well, Icardi is.
Shachi wouldn't resort to something as foul as this. Sacrifice? Dying wish? How dare you lie about that?
Shut up!
I love how mad he is.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Yep.
Shut up! Shut up!
Okay. He's another Leon Kawada.
Yuma!
You'll pay for this.
Let's go, Yuma!
I'll expose the truth and defend Shachi's honor.
Honestly, he's rightfully mad at this. This is ridiculous. Like, for the first time, this is a crime that was just... this was just a crime that was done maliciously. It's not... It wasn't tragic like the first one. It wasn't morally conflicting like... Not the first one, the second one. It wasn't tragic like the second one. It wasn't morally conflicting like the first one. This is just... bad. Angry Yuma is so incredibly cathartic. Yeah, he's a scary little guy. Don't ever make him mad. Because he has a big death god with him. He's not gonna resist. No resistance.
Let's head to the truth, Master.
Okay.
That's stupid! No! I didn't do it! Shut up! Get away from me! That's bullshit! Stop! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Damn it all! Go away! Stay away from me!
You're not even trying to argue.
Stop! 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 You're an outsider. What do you know?
And now he's arguing.
You have no idea what we went through in the slums! This is a declaration of our beliefs as part of the Resistance!
No, it isn't.
We have to defeat Amaterasu Corporation!
Can't do it
That's
like...
why we plunged the city into chaos!
What?
Shachi gave up his own life for that!
You're really doing this again?
This is what Shachi wanted!
No, it's...
Shachi told me to do it!
Alright, here we go. What are we using?
This was all to defeat Amaterasu Corp. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor!
So we're already here. There wasn't even... Okay, stop throwing a fit. Okay, not the drain. We know the motive now. A noble battle, but to end the disparity between the rich and poor. Oh, the safes were floating. The same sturdy safe used in important facilities. It has the its airtight properties cause it to float on water. Bro, you were robbing a bank.
This is the truth of the case.
Disparity between rich and poor. You are robbing people. You're just a petty thief who also committed murder. Committed 3 crimes. Murder, terrorism, and thievery. Theft. Not a word. Theft is the word.
Your plan has nothing to do with Shachi or the Resistance. You just wanted to take the safes.
Huh? Safes?
Many facilities in Marunouman District use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation, including the bank.
He planted bombs, flooded the whole district, and shot his boss for that cash!
These safes are completely airtight, and they can actually float on water.
Kazuishi fell on hard times ever since Sonya and Gundam had a kid.
Oh, we did see some safes floating around Marunouman District.
The culprit knew they could float, and planned to exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank. The safes would normally be too heavy to move, but they'd be easy to take if they were floating.
So, it was a bank heist?
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind this case.
If that's true, then Ikari really is Snake Kazuichi.
You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the bank. This isn't what the Resistance believed in. In fact, you took advantage of their beliefs.
You did it, Master. Now that we've exposed the truth of this case, we just need to finish off that filthy criminal.
Right. Let's finish this. For Shachi. Let's go, Shinigami. I'll charge my solution blade with the facts of this case.
I love how motivated he is. He's actually motivated to do it. This is a first for Yuma. He's actually wanting to kill this bastard, and I love it. To be fair, he's a snake. Through and through, he is a snake. Though I have to say, from an opinion, this is probably, in my opinion, the weakest case in the game. It was a little too fast. The answer was a bit too obvious. And the motive was kind of cliche and boring. So, although it wasn't terrible, it's definitely not great. Alright, so, okay. Because this mystery labyrinth didn't even last 2 hours. Like it should have. But yeah, one of the good things about this case is that Yuma actually gets mad and is motivated enough. And I think that that's refreshing. Unfortunately, that doesn't really save this case for being the worst one. Like, it's not terrible. It's not as bad as the Danganronpa Chapter 3 cases. Minus the first game, but it's definitely the weakest in this game, in my opinion. Kinda stupid, but whatever. Alright, so I do like to read these, just to make more time pass. It's the shortest one, too. Felt like it ended just as it was starting to get good. Yeah, I agree. It is the weakest, but out of the Chapter 3, this is way better. I mean, I agree. This is definitely... This is the least offensive case in Chapter 3 of a Kodaka game. I mean, the first one in Danganronpa, the third one in Danganronpa 1 wasn't bad. It's 2 and V3 that are horrible. So this is definitely one of the stronger ones, but it's still the weakest. So I will now read the book. It's Queen's story time. Yuma was brought to the Resistance hideout. Talking with Servan about the request. We don't have this. Yuma placed security cameras throughout Conai Ward. Thank you for giving us the answer. Phone booth in the district. Bus stop in Ginma. Vending machine in Kamasaki. And the Etheria Academy main gate. Transceiver countdown reaches 0. There's the phone booth. This is the one, yeah. Yeah. Okay. The phone booth blows up. Yuma is a wanted fugitive. Yuma and Fubuki flee as the culprit watches from afar. You little snake. The culprit loots the safe in the Resistance hideout. What weapon did the culprit obtain? Shachi. No, that's not the gun itself. Here's Shachi's gun. Give me the gun. Okay, Shachi's gun is taken. Heads to the hideout's rooftop. Yuma sees Shachi while fleeing to the rooftop. The waiting culprit confronts the unsuspecting. The waiting culprit confronts Shachi on the unsuspecting roof. This is so sad. She's like, hey, what's up? What are you doing here? The culprit shoots Shachi in the temple. Yuma is surprised by the gunshots. The misdirection begins. This is where you fucked up, Icardi! The gun is placed in Shachi's right hand. And the body is discovered. Crime scene complete. Moving on. The culprit looks down from the rooftop. Where did the culprit flee from? The open drain, of course. Opened the storm drain and became an escape route. The culprit stands at the edge of the roof. Leaps off and dives in. Yuma discovers Shachi's body. The hideout is blown up. The storm drain is buried under the building debris. Yuma is cornered by the peacekeepers. He runs from the emergency stairs. Yuma and Fubuki hurry to disarm the bombs. The bomb disarming duo, that's kind of cute. The mini games. This asshole, he opens the valve while all of this is going on. Water gushes forth, and they have submerged the city. Marunamon is flooded. The culprit's goal was to flood Marunamon. Smoke rises from the bank. Amaterasu saves float from the bank. Culprit gets saved as planned. Hang on, gotta go back. Gotta get those security cameras at the front. Security cameras. Who's the culprit? This asshole! Icardi, you asshole! Hang on, wait. Okay, what does chat say? Hold on.
Step right up, step right up! A bomb scare, a flood, and a suicide.
Every time she says that, she sounds like a ringleader.
Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
It all started with a request from the Resistance.
Hang on, I'm gonna read my chat real quick. Y'all were talking, so it says, I think it's the shortest because it was just Snake Kazuichi. There could have been way more to add Ryoma 2.0 or the final mix Andy Ruka. As a side note, this game having a chapter 0 means this is technically the 4th case, so Shachi still managed to preserve the buff person 4th chapter death tradition. Yet, it still manages to maintain the Chapter 3 disappointment. You're right. That is true. That's actually kind of funny to think about because, yes, you are right. This is technically the 4th mystery labyrinth. She's a VTuber. What do you expect?
Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servan.
I still want to know what you clearly have some plot in this, Servan. Even if you aren't the culprit, you are technically an accomplice because you had the bombs. You could make bombs. I'm sure Icardi must have threatened him or something, used his trauma against him. He seems like a horrible snake through the end. Totally rat out his fellow resistance members.
But they have bombs inside them.
Of course, he's got to bully the little guy with trauma because that's the kind of snake you are.
I had no idea, so I set up those camera bombs all around the city. The culprit hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunamon District exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties. But the culprit also bombed the drain in Marunamon District at the same time.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible. But that must have been the culprit too.
Since the Peacekeepers' eyes were on me, it made it easier to pull off the rest of their crimes. The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya District.
Shachi followed soon after. I saw him being chased by the Peacekeepers.
Actually, it looks like he's arguing with him.
The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way...
Okay, it shouldn't be that close. It should be further than that, but okay.
We've heard a ringing gunshot!
Should not be that close. Even if it's not touching
Shachi
him.
was ambushed by the culprit and shot to death. Once it was finished, they placed the gun in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a suicide.
And that's where they fucked up.
But it was actually a left-handed gun. Getting caught because of your own cover-up is borderline weak sauce.
I agree, Shinigami. Total weak sauce.
Why borderline?
Why borderline? What? I was thinking he'd comment on the weak sauce. That would have been way funnier.
With their cover set up, the culprit jumped into the open drain and escaped from the roof unseen.
I thought it was impossible to jump off the roof. The area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Right after the escape, I arrived on the rooftop and discovered Shachi's body.
And kaboom! The hideout exploded!
The drain was buried in the rubble from this explosion. A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape. After that, we all went around town trying to defuse the bombs. The culprit took advantage of the chaos.
Yuma playing the straight man to Shinigami works beautifully for the comedy. I agree. I just love how I love how he even asks and he goes with some of her nonsense. These two are so funny. I love them.
To open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backed up water had even more added to it, Marunamon District became totally drenched in shit.
Drenched and shitty. I love that the mascots in these games always keeping up with pop culture references. I mean, I don't really complain about that. I know a lot of people complain about pop culture references and memes, but I personally welcome them just as long as they don't go too far with them or just keep doing them to the point where it's annoying. I'm totally fine with it. Plus, as a Neptunia fan, I have to agree that they're okay. Otherwise, it would be contradicting my enjoyment of Neptunia. I love this line. It says, Marunamon District became totally drenched and shitty.
Right. It became a drenched city.
And that's Yuma's rebuttal. It became a drenched city. A drenched
Marunouman district is
shitty
now
city.
flooded. Many facilities have safes made by Amaterasu Corporation.
I love these two. They're so silly.
The banks are no exception.
That's one of the highlights about the deduction denouement, because Yuma and Shinigami are like, Shinigami's like the ringleader, and then we got the straight man. It's just fun to listen to. It's fun to listen to them both tell the story.
These safes are heavy and difficult to move, but because they're so airtight, they can float on water.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks. Collecting these safes was the culprit's true goal.
Sinking an entire district just to be a small-time looter. I can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
I think it's stupid. The whole thing is stupid, but whatever.
The only ones who could commit these crimes were the resistance leaders with access to Shachi's gun.
If it were a different gun...
And only one guy was a good enough swimmer to dive right into the drain.
I don't get why he didn't just use a different gun, unless he doesn't know if... I mean, I'm sure Iruka's got a gun stash. The fact that he used Shachi's gun specifically is what backfired. He could have used any other gun that Iruka had on her. This guy is just an amateur. And therefore, his case is boring.
Shachi really did try to save the city.
Okay, you're gonna point the finger with absolutely no remorse, Yuma, and I'm here for it.
But the culprit not only took over his plan, but killed and framed him.
Total amateur.
This criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber. And his true identity is...
Point the finger!
Icardi! It was you!
He looks so mad! I love it! Yeah, sit down, you amateur.
Finished!
Oh my god, no! Oh my god, Yuma's anger just makes this case awesome to me. I mean, this is one of the highlights of the case. You're finished! He's never said this to anyone else. I love it! He was always so meek and shy and conflicted, but here, he's ready to kill. He wants blood. No mercy for the wicked indeed.
I hate this city. I was sick of all of Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting the peacekeepers wouldn't have changed anything. That's why. I was gonna take the money and get out of here. It's this city that's wrong. This rotten place.
Is this the hidden treasure? It is far different than what I was imagining.
I think so. I felt the same way when I first saw one.
So, this is it.
Of course he deflects the blame on the city. Sure, the city is terrible and flawed, but even so, not any justification of what you did. Agreed. This guy just... You can't just blame other things. This is just you being a really terrible criminal.
I was not much help after all. I relied on you the entire time, Yuma.
And that's okay, Fubuki.
That's not true. You're a great partner, Fubuki.
Yuma's such a sweetheart.
Really?
Aww.
Yeah, really.
I am grateful to have joined you on this adventure, Yuma.
It's too bad you're not gonna remember it. You poor thing. She won't remember this epic adventure.
I think it helped me grow as a person. Just a little bit.
Well, you are gonna forget all of it soon.
Don't say that.
Huh? What?
I am sorry for being so rude to you.
Ooh, let's go.
What?
Even Shinigami's dumbfounded, like, huh? She's actually apologizing?
I assumed you were a vulgar god of darkness, based solely on your looks.
Yeah, that's pretty rude of you.
To be fair, you look pretty... I don't know, you look pretty 18 plus, Shinigami. Have you seen your outfit?
But now I realize that you have been a wonderful guide. When you said you believed in Yuma, I realized there was a bond of trust between the two of you. And now, frankly, I adore you.
Aww, this is cute!
Please consider being my friend.
This is so sad! Oh my god! Poor Fubuki. Look at Yuma, he's smiling. He's like, yeah, that's how it should be between you two.
You're gonna forget it all anyway.
Aww. So sad, but so cute. Wow, Fubuki, it's 2025. Be better, girl. This is adorable. But it's also sad.
Yuma, while I may be ignorant and naive...
Shinigami is still blushing. I kind of feel bad for her, too. She's not gonna be... I mean, the only one she can talk to and see is Yuma. So this was her opportunity to make another... This was her opportunity to make another friend, but she's not gonna be able to keep it. That's so sad. I think these two would have made a really funny... These two would have made a really funny pair. It's sad.
One day, I hope to be a great adventurer and detective, just like you.
Okay, chat, let's see how long the name gets. Is it going to completely destroy the text box? Is it gonna run out of character space? We'll have to see.
A labyrinth-delving elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light.
Yep, pretty much.
You truly are amazing, Yuma.
That title is getting way too long.
It doesn't even fit the text box anymore. Please stop it, Fubuki.
Enough chit-chat. It's time for the part you've all been waiting for.
I mean, I'm sure Yuma still does feel regret for killing him, but it was nice that he showed no remorse for at least calling him out.
Huh? What is it? What is about to happen? Wait a minute. Do you mean we are going to leap into the basin?
No, Fubuki.
No. It's time to boom kill the bad guy.
Okay, execution time. Punishment time. Purge the demon!
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair.
They had to put that word in the game somewhere.
The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
I still love that she has wings. That's so cool.
Crystal glorious stellar spiral.
I mean, I expected a death god to have wings. You are fried fish, boy. Explode adorably. Serpent has been slain at last. Yeah, for real. Well, this doesn't really solve the problem, unfortunately.
We've returned from the mystery labyrinth, but...
You're in front of these guys, and...
we're still in grave danger. How do we get out of this?
Fried Kappa, anyone?
Master, now that I think about it,
We didn't really solve anything, did we?
the culprit isn't here, so there's no way you can prove your innocence.
Well, we're fucked.
Solving the mystery labyrinth doesn't help in this situation one bit.
Damn it!
Come on! do all that work to discover the truth?
Wasn't even a good truth.
It is what it is. Never give up, Master.
But this time, we're done for.
Now, Dominic, go nuts and crush their little heads.
On.
What?
That's enough.
Alara!
Sorry to keep you waiting, my man. You too, princess.
Yasuhiko! Alara!
The both of you are safe.
What do you think of my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader, no?
Alara's so done. Did you see that? It's like, why am I even here?
With the same! Unlike us, sir.
And now Desahiko's gonna simp over Iono's twisted sister. Great.
Hey, big guy! You're messing with the wrong dude.
You think you're any better, Desahiko? You're almost as short as Yuma.
The criminal you're looking for is right here.
What?
That's...
Ooh! There's Yako. Nice!
Yako! And,
Vivia, did you forget already?
Aw.
I haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember, so I don't blame you.
You're hard. Your name's not hard to remember. But did you really just break the fourth wall? I feel like you're the last person that would do that, Vivia, but alright, cool. Thanks, man. So that mystery labyrinth was useless? Yeah, kind of. Well, I mean, the NDA came in clutch for us, but yeah, the mystery labyrinth didn't really save us. But I think it's nice that we got saved by the characters that we all presumed were dead, so I think it's appropriate enough to at least pass. There goes the fourth wall. Thanks, Vivia. Oh no, Shaman, you have an ad? No! Aw. I can wait. I can wait a little bit. And Yako grew some balls. Yeah, for once, you're not hiding anymore. Let's go, Yako. He looks so sure of himself, too. I do feel a little bad for Servan, though. Oh, we gotta hear his story. Okay, so... I guess I'll go on.
I was worried about you, Fubuki. And the trainee, too, I guess.
Stop! You know you were worried about Yuma. Don't start, Yako.
I'm kidding. Just joking around.
Come on, Yako.
Everyone is safe. Oh, what a relief.
Aw, he's so happy. Look at him. He's even got tears in his eyes. Aw, he loves them. It's so cute.
Wait, you're gonna cry? Master, you're gonna cry?
He's already crying. This is so cute. What a cutie pie. I love Yuma.
Where did you all come from? You know what'll happen if you interfere with the peacekeepers!
Interfere? More like call you out for being fucking useless. You can't even find the right culprit, so you just pin it on the little guy. You pick on the little guy? And you get the whip, bitch!
Like I said, you're messing with the wrong dude. The ones who planted those bombs were the resistance people on that boat over there. Too bad one of them died from a heart attack. I have no idea why. But if you run an autopsy, you'll find that the cause of death wasn't a homicide.
In other words, Yuma is innocent. Or do peacekeepers punish the innocent?
You can prove his innocence?
You heard her. You got something to say?
Better confess. You're already in enough trouble.
I was threatened by Icardi to make those devices. I didn't know what was going on.
I knew it. I had a feeling. Everyone's picking on the little guys, I swear. Everyone in this game picking on the little guys. And this guy's littler than Yuma. You're a snake, Kazuichi. Fuck you.
It's true. I didn't know about the big robbery. And I didn't think that would happen to Shachi. It was all set up by Icardi. Please. I'll confess everything I know. Please spare my life.
We captured them on a boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy were floating nearby. They were caught red-handed.
Literally.
One can conclude that the events in question were all part of a bank robbery planned by Icardi.
The leader of the resistance was also murdered to pin the crimes on him.
After stealing the safes, they were planning to leave Kanai Ward via the waterway. Ironically, Icardi died of a sudden seizure. Trying to take more money than you can carry will only lead to your own downfall.
I'm sorry, Halara, do you have any right to say that whatsoever, though? I love you, don't get me wrong, but I don't think you can talk there.
Seems like an expensive lesson.
Yeah, I guess.
What about the other leaders of the resistance? Margala and Aruka. You're saying they had nothing to do with it?
We know that Margala had nothing to do with it. He was just working his shop.
Yes.
I have no idea where Iruka is.
Anyway, we're taking Yuma with us. You got no problem with that, right? My terrifying kitten.
Are you really gonna flirt with the psychopath, Tetsuhiko?
Alrighty, gang. Looks like we're free to go.
Yes.
The Peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. Maybe she's in love with me.
More like she wants to kill you.
I don't know about that.
Now that we've handed over the resistance, the rest is up to the peacekeepers. Come on, everyone. Let's go.
I feel bad for I do feel bad for Servan though. But you gotta do when you do the crime, you gotta do the time.
I think this solves the case for the time being.
Sorry, but your stream was canceled, Tinkerbell. Hell yeah, get out of here.
Another person died. No. I committed murder.
Yuma.
Just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me to kill him. He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him down without hesitation. And thanks to that, another life was lost.
Why do you look so sad? Are you always like this when you solve a case?
Huh? What?
Yuma, you weren't in the wrong. I think you did the right thing.
Huh?
Even if others disagree, I will always say that you were right.
Okay, this is so sweet. I'm not gonna lie, I do like these two together. They kind of remind me of Shuichi and Kaede. Is you got the detective who's super doubtful of himself, and then you got the girl that just motivates him or say that everything's okay and that he's an alright guy. And I think that's incredibly sweet. And I think Yuma needs that in his life. He's surrounded by people who put him down, including frickin' Shinigami. So it's refreshing to see someone like this. He deserves it. Poor thing's gone through way too much. No collab stream for you, Tinkerbell. Our queen does not allow filth on her stream. Goddamn right I don't.
So please, don't make that face.
This is so cute.
Thank you, Kurumi. If you ask me if what I did was right or wrong, I don't think I was in the right.
That's not true, because...
But I don't need to be right. I need to have conviction.
Conviction?
The strength of a heart that refuses to yield, no matter the situation. Or maybe it's like a detective's creed. Something to guide me when I don't know what to do. It's something I don't have yet. I don't know where to turn when stuff like this happens.
It doesn't seem that way to me. Yuma, you saved me because you wanted to help someone, didn't you? And you got dragged into this mess because you wanted to help the Resistance and the people in the slums.
That has nothing to do with being a detective. It's what any human would normally do.
I disagree, Yuma. There's a lot of cold-hearted people who aren't that kind.
Is that so? A detective with the conviction to do what any human would normally do is a wonderful thing.
Aww.
This is embarrassing, so I'll only say this once. Even if you deny it yourself, I believe you are in the right. And that's why I hope you'll always be a detective.
Aw. I feel like that made him feel worse, though, but... Good try, Kurumi. I do applaud the effort.
That was close. But we managed this time around. Sheesh. Someone has been a huge troublemaker for us. Yuma, the way you keep dragging us into trouble is pure genius.
He actually admires it. I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or not.
Oh, he's so flattering.
I think he's sarcastic. I think he's being sarcastic, but still funny.
It wasn't a compliment.
I think it's both.
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
Speaking of, where were you all? I searched all over town for you.
That's what I want to ask. I told you about the emergency meeting place for this sort of stuff.
Meeting place? Huh?
You did not. You very much did not.
The multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be. I brought you there the day you arrived.
You said that was just a place that you went to think. You didn't say it was an emergency place.
I didn't tell you?
No, you just showed the place. You didn't say it was an emergency place. Oh my god, Yako.
This is the first time I've heard about it.
You're just as dumb as Yasuhiro sometimes.
Seriously?
God damn it.
I see. Guess I forgot to mention it. Then again, you did arrive late to Kanai Ward. Yeah, that must be it. Yep.
Wait, you're just sweeping it under the rug? I was in a lot of trouble back there.
God, Yako, you just don't take responsibility for anything, do you?
Sorry about that. Well, everyone's okay, so it's all good. Still, weren't you with him, Fubuki? I know I told you about the meeting place.
Okay, don't ever count on Fubuki to remember anything you tell her, Yako.
Yep, I just remembered right now.
Oh my god, yep. Why would you rely on Fubuki to tell anyone anything, Yako? Woman can't even remember what she did the previous morning when she woke up.
Figures. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe too, Fubuki.
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robbery.
That's because a certain sleepyhead woke up today. We arrived at the truth this time thanks to Vivia's investigation.
So that unmotivated, anemic vampire helped?
I was just lucky. I noticed the abnormal water levels. Saw the hydroelectric power plant's drainage channel from above.
From above?
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view. Observation is the foundation to being a detective. To a detective, the act of deduction is like a game. And the truth is what a detective desires. Like a precious stone, it's something I'd desire if I stared at it too long. So, dreaming about it is enough for me.
We literally can't understand this man.
Because it's a pain in the ass.
Fair enough.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Do you?
At the very least. His statements aren't really based on logic.
I want to die someday.
He's incomprehensible as usual, but it's amazing how he solved the case by himself.
Hey, Master? This guy is...
What is it?
Never mind. Maybe it's my imagination.
Anyway, that solves it. Now we should...
You spent too much time talking and now they found you.
Whoa, what? I thought we were done here!
Hey, sewer rats.
You know that Yomi always punishes people when he doesn't get his way. Like a whiny little toddler.
You! Yomi Hellsmile, director of the Peacekeepers! What is he doing here?
Like, goddammit, you shut my VTuber stream down, now you're gonna pay for that.
Damn. How did the city end up like this?
Oh my god, we literally talked about this.
Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why is Kanai Ward being destroyed?
I'm pretty sure that he totally bought what Icardi told them, just as long as it made the detectives out to be terrorists. He knew that that would be very, very convenient for him. And now he's gonna keep carrying this lie because he's mad that he lost again.
I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right path.
You sure about that? The reason that this crime was committed was because you won't give the poor anything!
I keep saying I'll teach these fools what law and order is all about. But now, there's another bunch who defy me, disrupting the peace in the city!
He just punched his own subordinate. Yeah, you suck.
Hey! Why is it?
Oh my god!
Peace finally come to this place!
Now, I understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
So what do you want with us?
Hand over that terrorist immediately. Otherwise, you will all receive the death penalty.
Oh god damn it, of course he wants to pick on the little guy too!
Huh? Death penalty?
When you say terrorist, you mean Yuma? Because that issue has been resolved already.
Regardless of who the mastermind is, the fact of the matter is, he planted bombs around the city. You think you can just plead ignorance? Even small crimes cannot go unpunished. That is the meaning of justice.
Not that word again.
No, but he...
Chief, let me go.
Don't get hasty. This is just an excuse to capture you.
But at this rate, everyone here will be arrested.
I've already told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here. I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
Let's go, Polara. They want to throw hands with Yomi so bad.
Knock it off, Halara. How many of us would also die in that same amount of time?
If things go bad, then I will turn back time.
If you get taken out first, it's the end for all of us. I won't make such a dangerous bet.
Wow, he's actually being smart.
Then what do we do? Everyone's gonna get killed at this rate!
I mean, fight the Peacekeepers, Yuma. What can you do? You're not in a mystery labyrinth. It might be better if he turns himself in. As much as I hate this decision, fighting is even worse because we also have an innocent bystander with us who's standing right behind him. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it might be better to just turn himself in and save everyone else. Fight? You want to fight? What are they gonna do? We're all gonna get killed. I don't know. I feel like Yuma would probably turn himself in.
If I turn myself in, at least everyone else will be spared. The rest is up to you guys.
Yuma! Master, it is too dangerous to let yourself get captured by them! Let's just turn tail and flee! Even if you're the only one who escapes!
I won't abandon them.
Keep letting everyone take advantage of you!
It's not taking advantage if you want to save someone, Shinigami!
Wait, Yuma. In that case, I'll go with you.
Oh, look at the detective dad taking responsibility for his son. I love it.
What are you saying? You have nothing to do with this, Chief.
Don't be dumb. I'm the chief of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, and you're one of my detectives.
He's finally taking responsibility.
It's only right for me to take responsibility.
All right, filthy maggots. Are you done playing around?
I'm starting to think that might have been the wrong answer. Maybe I should have said to fight. Oh well, it's too late now.
You'll reconsider your beliefs after a single night.
I still think it's cute that Yako wanted to go with him. It's like, I'll go with him. He's my kid. I chose to fight the Peacekeeper simply to defy Yomi. He's a dick anyway, so fuck him. I mean, I agree. I do agree. I hate this guy.
Once you go through my torture, not only will you sell out your friends, you'll beg me to kill them to save yourself.
You are a disgusting leader.
I can reduce it to 20 seconds. Kazuhiko, Vivia, please look after the others.
Halara is so confident. A little too confident.
I guess we have to do this.
Damn it, I should have said to fight.
This is such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
Freeze! If you resist, you'll be executed on the spot.
Stay back! Don't touch my master!
What's going on?
Director Yomi! Something is falling from the
Do you
sky!
really need your lackeys? I'm sorry. I can't take it seriously. Oh look, it's Yuma's rich bestie here to save the day. No one touches my baby boy. Stop it.
It's the masked man. Oh my. Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name? I'm Makoto Kagutsuchi.
He gets down after that. He finally made a friend. He's so sad when he forgets him.
What is it? Oh, you want to know about this hot air balloon? Cool, huh? I flew here from the tower.
Yeah, Mary Poppins style. This guy clearly watches too many movies.
From the tower?
Oh god. Here we go.
What do you want?
Hello, Yomi. I'll take care of the rest, so you can leave now.
I mean, I'd still prefer to be saved by Makoto than deal with this asshole. I mean, yes, we're suspicious of him, but I think I'd rather prefer to be saved than deal with this guy.
You intend to let these criminals run free? Just because you're the CEO of Amaterasu doesn't give you free rein to disrupt Kanai Ward's peace.
Well, that's why he can't defy him. We found out why. We found out why Yomi can't defy him. He's the CEO. It's like you want to pick... It's like Makoto came down like, you want to pick on the little guy? How about me?
Amaterasu CEO? Is this weird guy in a mask?
Hey, Yuma, where did you meet such a big shot?
It just sorta happened.
He saved your ass, Yuma.
Hello, detectives. This is the first time we've met. Besides Yuma. Huh? You want to know why I'm wearing this mask? Well,
Oh god, he's gonna make up another story again, isn't he?
I was born a prince in a certain nation, but while still young, I was dragged into a revolution. The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away. My family was killed. I was the only one spared. The revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other plans. I was forced to wear a mask to conceal my face. That mask was designed to never come off.
I kind of believe this story more than the last one. I can believe him being a prince. He's kind of got the long, pretty hair for it. The mask is off-putting, though.
And now, the mask has become my face.
Oh, don't start. Okay, now you sound like you're making shit up. You had me a few seconds ago, but now you lost me.
He's talking taking way too long, and none of it sounds true at all.
The story changed from last time.
I didn't ask about your history. Hand them over.
Even Yomi's like, don't trauma dump your lore on all of us. We're not here for it.
Yomi, I don't want to quarrel with you here. I really would hate for things to escalate. Just this once. May I ask you to withdraw? Please.
Monty asked nicely.
You get one. There won't be a second.
Damn!
As for you sewer rats, you best be prepared. The next time you catch my eye, there will be no mercy. If you don't like it, go back to the sewers.
He's the CEO, of course he folded.
Phew! That clears my vision up. There were too many people for me to see behind this mask.
Where do you even see from?
Now that things are all resolved, let's walk home.
I just like how he just sharply turns it around. He just doesn't even, like, when he turns around, he doesn't even take his time. He just, like, immediately turns around. It's just funny to me. I don't know why.
Hey, wait a minute.
Go back to the sewer, says the dirtiest rat of all. Thank you. Exactly. Well, alright then. That was something. Just like I go to the menu and save just because I can. I don't know. I mean, do we get any updates on the profiles? Yeah, we did get some more advice on Fubuki. We did have Fubuki's updated. Now she's got a forte. She ran away from pampered life as the lady of the world-famous Clockford family to seek adventure. Oh, I thought she said she was kicked out. Her forte is time leap, the ability to rewind time and redo things. However, if time had been turned back once, it cannot be turned beyond that point. Okay, nice. Well, got an update on him, obviously. Oh, these idiots. Okay. So, this bitch... She likes happy, joyful killing. Yeah, good job, Yoma. You have a fucking criminal among your people. And it's a fucking VTuber. Boring prey. Yeah, go to jail. Go to jail. You're too dangerous to exist. And again, you and Yomi do make a perfect pair of psychopaths, but still. Leader of the Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeepers Counter-Terrorism Squad. Ironic, given that you seem more like a terrorist than anyone you accuse. A boisterous, fast-talking woman who tackles her work with enthusiasm and vigor. She has a gift for telling fortunes, but as they always foretell bloodshed and horror, the recipient is invariably left shaken. Not adept at fighting, she leaves the rough stuff to her partner Dominic. Of course, because she can't ever fight herself. Typical! Bitch. I feel bad for this guy. A second in command of the Amaterasu Peacekeepers. A big burly man capable of tearing a person limb from his bare hands. He's not overly astute and leaves it thinking to Guillaume. I don't even know how to fucking say her name, but do I really care? Let's just call her the Twisted VTuber. Through complex orders may be difficult for him to follow. Yeah, this poor guy. He's just a simple-minded minion to her. He likes to sleep. Of course he does. What else can he do, poor guy? He doesn't like thinking. Okay, that's honestly relatable. Very relatable. Alright, let's look at you. You are now the CEO of Amaterasu. The always mass CEO of Amaterasu. He lives atop... I think it's the same stuff. They just gave him the CEO title. He lives on the top of the floor while Yomi is ostensibly his employee. The two are at each other's throats. Yeah, clearly. Well, it's still funny. An update all of these people. Right. Rest in peace, Shachi. You were a good man, even though you look like Taserface. He was found dead on the floor of the rooftop with a gunshot wound to his head. Feel bad for this guy. You're an asshole. You deserve what you got. You just suck. And then this old man, he just runs his store. He's a humble old man. All right. But who's updated now? Oh, Kurumi. Right. She holds deep trust in Yuma. Wait, what did that say? Hungry for knowledge, she seeks out anything she wants to know with unwavering tenacity. Thanks to her cheerful demeanor and excellent communication skills, she's quick to get along with people she meets. Having a lifelong fascination with detectives, she couldn't pass up an opportunity to talk with the one and shadowed Yuma. I think they're cute together. Okay, let's move on, I guess. Just wanted to take up a little bit of time. Don't know how long the ending is going to be. Oh, I can probably look at the facts later, because we do have the facts of the loading screens.
Seems like a lot has happened since we first met. The look on your face has changed. Did you get taller?
No.
I doubt I could grow taller in such a short time, but a lot has happened. Are you really the CEO of Amaterasu, sir? No need for formalities. Call me Makoto. And yes, it's true. That means you're the top-ranking person at Amaterasu Corporation, right? I guess you could put it that way.
I thought he worked there, but who could have guessed he was so high up the ladder?
You said you wanted to stop the Peacekeepers, but don't you have the authority to dismiss them yourself? A company isn't that simple. One careless act, and I'd be the one dismissed. The power in Amaterasu Corporation is currently imbalanced and very fragile. At this rate, it won't be long until they control everything, besides me. I see. If you want to strike the Peacekeepers, you must gather all the firepower you can and take them out in a single shot.
It's like, Yuma, my bestie, call me by my name. I don't need formalities. We're friends. It's like, it's kind of funny.
Anything less will be like cutting off a lizard's tail. Yomi is the Peacekeeper's heart and brain. He'll be unscathed. If I could gather evidence of his evil actions, I'd declare his exile publicly for the world to see. In any case, you can speak to me when you require help. I'll run to your aid with my awesome hot air balloon. Or shall I say fly?
He does like to watch Mary Poppins.
The Peacekeepers may have me beat in numbers, but my love for Kanai Ward rivals them. Right. Well, I'll excuse myself now.
Hey, hold on! There's still more we need to go over.
I'm sorry, but it's time for prayer. I pray for Kanai Ward's peace across all districts.
How much of your schedule does that take up?
I pray each hour of the day.
Okay.
So I am rather busy. I must hurry back.
This is the weirdest excuse to come up with.
He doesn't intend on taking us seriously.
I mean, can we take him seriously? Look at the way he looks.
Oh, by the way, you should check out where your agency used to be. Huh? Why? It's a surprise.
Sounds kinda shady, but I guess I can play along. We have nowhere to go right now anyway.
Okay, that's convenient.
Are you kidding me? It's completely back to normal. Is this the CEO's true power?
He had a backup somewhere.
His cursed powers have conjured a submarine.
Whoa! My agency!
I can't be genuinely happy about this. It may be bugged to eavesdrop on us.
Is my beautiful bed of peace and quiet still there?
You mean the fireplace?
If not, then let me die.
Push him into the river.
Chief, there's a letter here. Looks like it's from Makoto.
Let's see what it says.
To the detectives of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, this is my gift to you for solving this case. It is proper payment for your work, so please accept it. The souls of Kanai Ward's residents are with you. Their war carries on. I have high hopes for you all. From the highest point in Kanai Ward, with love, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
High hopes? Why would the CEO of Amaterasu say that about us? Well, he did ask us to accept this, so I guess we'll take the submarine.
He must be planning to manipulate us in the power struggle for the company. Ugh, this will come at a high price.
Also, he had an odd face for someone who is supposedly a CEO.
No, that was clearly a mask.
A mask? What is that?
Where do I even begin? Yuma, you take care of this.
Me?
I'll explain it. Fubuki, so a mask is...
Wait, why did you follow us here? Don't you know this is our top secret detective agency?
Don't sweat the small stuff. Besides, an informant is practically a detective anyway.
I mean, I can see her working here. She does great work as an informant, and I feel like informants and detectives are good partners anyway.
Right, Yuma?
Also, the fact that she's also a fugitive to the Peacekeepers, she's better off being here.
Huh? You gotta be kidding me. You two still have the hots for each other. Well, I guess it's fine. I support you. You're a fully Desuhiko-approved couple.
Well, I guess this means you're not gonna flirt with Kurumi anymore, and that's a plus.
Wait, a couple? I won't allow it! Master is far too young for this.
You say he's too young, but he's with you. So that contradicts everything, Shinigami. I think that's kind of cute the way she hides behind him.
Oh, I just remembered. When I was watching from above, a resident said something that was rather concerning.
You said above again. What does
No, Alex Lee voices Vivia. If you're talking about his English voice, I'm not sure if you're talking about a different language, but Alex Lee voices Vivia.
that even mean?
Sorry, Yuma. I'm so tired I don't want to talk more than I need to.
All right, let's focus on the
The guy who voices Zenitsu from Demon Slayer is the same person who voices this man.
important information. What did you hear that concerned you?
It's about that homunculus research.
Plot twist, but I want to talk to everyone first. Let's see what everyone has to say.
The homunculus research. I wonder what he knows.
Yeah, let's go talk to Vivia.
The homunculus research. Let's talk to Vivia to see what information he's found.
The game pointing me to say, stop talking to us.
Hmm? Weren't you supposed to talk to Vivia?
Guy spaced out for a minute. He's like, I wonder if there's meat buns in the fridge.
I don't know how reliable Vivia's information is, my man, but let's talk to him.
Everyone's just saying, go talk to Vivia.
Homunculus. What is that again? Some kind of cow?
Okay, Fubuki.
No, they're the immortal monsters that Amaterasu Corporation was researching.
Oh, I vaguely recall discussions about that. I had nearly forgotten after today's grand adventure.
I'm sorry.
I wonder what information he got. Anyway, let's speak with Vivia.
The resident is an old man. He used to work for Amaterasu Corporation.
Oh, wait, was it Margala?
According to him, something happened 10 years ago.
Guess we didn't really ask about that when we were with Margala, so we didn't really have anything to say?
Amaterasu set up a secret lab somewhere in Kanai Ward to conduct their homunculus research. That lab still exists. Somewhere.
A secret lab for homunculus research? That sounds super shady. It's exactly what we're looking for!
Looks like we need to search for that lab to figure out Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Very well. I shall personally go and find this secret lab.
I'll help too! After all, I am Kanai Ward's greatest informant.
Yeah, and you were also the one who provided us with that data to begin with, so I think you have every right to help us, Kurumi.
Alright. Kurumi, I need you to keep the reins on Yuma so he doesn't get in trouble again.
He basically just said, keep your boyfriend on a leash.
You got it. Now, let's go investigate.
Already
Yuma.
dragging him.
Hey!
You don't have my permission for this, you know.
Do we need your permission? Let Yuma exist, god damn.
I see. So, that's the cursed Book of Death. It's dangerous. Very dangerous.
Well, Pisashi Nigami's
So
blobby
dangerous,
form.
it could destroy Kanai Ward. Or even the world.
Oh my god, he's getting up! Ooh.
I must do something.
With a box knife? An interesting weapon of choice. You know, shit gets real when the lazy guy gets up. Oh, so true. Yuma with the gun! I love it. Oh, yo! I got a full score on this one! Nice! I was thinking if I even lost a little bit of stamina, it would just be an S. Double S! Let's go! Oh, that's what I like to see. Oh yeah, Reasoning Deathmatch, I got 1 S, but I still got a double S regardless. Yay, high score! Yeah, let me save. Let me save. Okay, guys, so I'm actually going to close the game and reopen it so we can do a little bit more because not is the hour yet. Maybe we can read some more facts. Like, maybe we can read the facts that passed on the loading screens. Maybe watch a Gumshoe Gab. But I do have an update. I'm afraid we are not going to be getting back to Rain Code until March after this. Which is fine. At least everyone's safe in their submarine. They're fine. It's not like they're going to be falling down a hole for a whole month like the last time I had to take a hiatus. But reason is that the 2 Saturdays after this, I am going to be busy. First one's going to be Valentine's Day weekend. My partner's coming to visit, so I'll be busy spending time with them. And then the week after that, I'll be celebrating my birthday with some friends of mine. So both Saturdays I will be busy. We won't get back to Rain Code until March. I apologize, but gotta make time for myself every now and then. But yeah, that's all I have to say. So I'm going to close out of the game and reopen it again because I do want to do a little bit more before we end. So, but we're not gonna start the chapter yet. We're saving that for next time. I'm gonna just close the game and reopen it. My birthday's also my birthday's actually on a Sunday. It's on the Sunday after that Saturday, but I'm doing things the day before, which is fine. Okay, so I want to go over to the options, not the options. Can I look at the gallery? Nah, that's just the cutscenes. Do I really have to start the game to look at the menu? In that case, let's just do a gumshoe gab. So, chat, who are we talking to? We have one with Deshiko, one with Fubuki, and one with Vivia. Who are we going to talk to? We can talk to one person. Who we talk to? Should refill my water bottle? It's just ice at this point. One for Fubuki. My preference is Vivia, then Fubuki, then Deshiki. In order of preference. I mean, I'm sure people are... get the pain over with Deshiki. I think a lot of people are curious about Fubuki since we could not do her we couldn't do her gab during her chapter. But we also probably are curious about this man since he is now seeming to be a bit sus of us. I say yeah, I think Fubuki deserves some screen time since we could not do her gab for the last 2 streams. So you know what? Yeah, let's go with Fubuki. What happens? Should be interesting. It's usually interesting.
Thank you so much for spending time with me today. That was a splendid adventure.
Alright, chat, how many brain cells do you think we're gonna lose from this? How many brain cells are we going to lose from this event? Let's find out!
That's a little much. We were just out for a walk.
Nonsense. Even if this was an ordinary walk for you, it was a proper adventure for me.
What happened? Exactly.
This was also my first time using a vending machine and witnessing stray mice.
Welcome to New York!
I see. Fubuki really has lived a sheltered life. Even everyday things are exciting for her.
Why does Yuma look the opposite of how his profile looks? Maybe that was a mistake.
I wonder if all her so-called adventures are like this.
Just 5-minute walk. That was a great adventure.
Fubuki, you said you're an adventure detective, right? What kind of adventures have you
Let's
gone
enjoy
on?
the brain. What? Fair enough, fair enough.
Do you mean what they were like?
Yeah. Would you mind sharing any that left a strong impression on you?
This should be interesting.
Well, the major one was the first time I explored what is known as a supermarket.
Okay, yeah, why did we even ask? Going to the store is a great adventure. Yup, I'm already losing cells. So is Yuma. He just lost like 10 brain cells after hearing that one sentence.
No, it is far too early for you to appear bored already.
What are you gonna say? You bought a bag of potato chips?
Did you know? These supermarkets have hundreds, even thousands of different items lining their shelves.
Oh my god, this poor girl. Most people experience supermarkets when they're like toddlers, even babies. She really did not go outside, did she? This is so sad.
And yet all the employees there appear to know exactly where each one is located.
Yes.
I cannot begin to imagine the sort of training they had to undertake to obtain such a skill.
I mean, that's honestly a very nice... That's good respect for retail workers and convenience store employees, so I guess that is proper respect to them. So, I'll give Fubuki that. You should respect them. They probably go through lots of training to make sure that we get the right products.
Based on my findings, I suspect that supermarket employees have abnormally developed sections of their brains.
Probably. I mean, she's praising people, so this isn't bad, I guess. We should respect it. We should respect the work that they do.
Well, is that not exciting?
Sorry. I don't think supermarkets are exciting at all.
I go to supermarkets every day to buy meat buns for Chief Yako.
I see. What about this?
Okay, she has another one. What's this one?
One time, I was undercover while investigating a tribe of nudists in the Amazon when they saw through my disguise.
Oh my, this one might be more interesting.
What? That really happened?
Okay, now we have Yuma's attention.
Of course. Is something wrong?
Okay, now she thinks this is ordinary.
Nothing. It just surprised me. That sounds like a real adventure.
I see. So that is what an adventure is to you, Yuma.
Oh no.
How educational.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, you were undercover in a nudist tribe and got caught?
I hate it already. No! I hate that! Why is this an answer? We're not making our boy a pervert. No, 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 no. No, I'm sorry. I know some people would probably do it for the memes, but no! I'm not doing it. I love Yuma too much to degrade him like that. I know he's a guy, but no. I'm not going to say it. I'm not making him do that. I'm not making him say that. Nope. You can't make me. You can't make me. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with were you all right? I understand that this is probably really funny, but I just don't want to degrade Yuma. I love him too much. I can't do that to him.
Were you all right? Were you in any danger?
I was fine. The nudists were kind-hearted. Even though they caught me, they treated me very well. And they said that even if I was investigating them, displaying our naked bodies to one another meant we were all family.
Naked bodies? How nice of them.
God, poor Yuma. He's too innocent for this.
Fubuki really thinks a trip to the supermarket and visiting a naked tribe in the Amazon are on the same level.
God, Fubuki, you're making us lose brain cells from that.
Everything about her makes zero sense to me.
How many brain cells have you lost, Yuma? You're probably not gonna have enough to save the next to solve the next case.
Master, you and Fubuki seem to have grown even closer!
Unexpectedly, but yes. I kinda didn't care for that. That was, I have no words. None. None whatsoever. There goes my brain. That's what talking to Fubuki is like. You just lose your brain cells. God, I can't. I would be, honestly, if I were in her position, I'd be uncomfortable and terrified. I'm not particularly comfortable with that. Anyway. We do still have a few minutes to Isti Hour. Not really sure what to do here. Because I feel like if we do a Gumshoe Gab now, another one we won't have enough for next time. I don't know. Those are just... I can't open the menu. It's kind of annoying that I had to actually start a file of the game to look at the menu, because I do want to, I want to, not from the labyrinth. No, oh my god. I mean, I want to view the data that we, damn it, I shouldn't have saved over when we were outside in the flood. That's the mystery labyrinth. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get anything, to be honest, but that's fine, I guess. It's only a few minutes to Isti Hour. We'll make it. We'll make it regardless. So, I guess that's it, everyone. Thanks for coming, and we're not gonna come back to Raincoat for a while after this, but at least now they are safe in their submarine. They can do investigating off screen. Next time we can actually get into the crux of things. Hopefully by then Vivia won't kill Yuma. But fun stream regardless. And yeah, I'll be busy, but I'll still be able to stream the other days of those weeks, just not on Saturday. As for the game that I plan to stream on Tuesday, I think I'm gonna leave that a surprise. Might be interesting. But yeah, see you guys later. I'm gonna wait till I get to ISTE hour though, so... At least Yuma is not falling for weeks, agreed. Yep. See when your relaxation time hiatus goes by. I mean, I kinda have no choice. There's special events. Gotta prioritize life over streaming sometimes. But anyway, hope you'll have a good rest of your night. And I will see you guys on Monday for more Mori. Tuesday for the replacement stream for Ultra Asparagus. I'm so glad we finished that goddamn game. It was a fun final stream even though I got mad, but I'm pretty sure y'all enjoyed watching me get mad. It is fun to get mad sometimes. We're done, so... And then we'll have Thursday for more V3. So V3 is going to be a slog to get through because honestly, Chapter 3 is certainly a chapter. It is definitely a chapter. Alright everyone. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night and I will see you guys next week. Just not Saturday. We'll be back to Rain Code next week. Bye everyone! Made it to ISTE hour, so I guess I can go off now, so